Hello, good morning from me and my tiny mite. I usually get coconut yogurt and this is my first time trying almond yogurt. I quite like it. Good morning from a very dreary and slow morning here in Paris. I don't know about you, but I always forget to breathe, so let's just take 3 deep breaths here. 1 second. It's crazy how much just 3 breaths can make a difference in how you feel. And now that I'm back in school for the time being, I really can't make these during the weekdays because now I have to be in class every day at 9 a.m. As much as I'm trying to be an early to bed, early to rise person, it just hasn't quite set in. We're getting there, slowly but surely. So I've been kind of passing my mornings here in Paris. Love the little home I'm in. It's temporary, unfortunately, but honestly it might be for the best because it's on the 7th floor without an elevator. You heard that correctly, which is a lot every day. And when it's the winter, I try especially hard to romanticize my own life because I'm not a winter girl. I grew up in Southern California. I have been genetically coded for the beach and the sunshine, and yet here I am in a very cold, incredibly gray city, but we're making the most out of it. And there can be so much simple magic to be found in each morning if you open up your eyes for it. I think no matter where you live. You can also decide to see the dreary skies and the dirt and the angry people. We're trying to have the opposite viewpoint and look at the bright side and see all the beauty there is, especially in a place like Paris, if that's not very hard to do. I also have this tendency to really wake up with everything that I have to do whirling around in my head. It's probably because I need a slightly better night routine. So if it's a weekday, I like with my morning coffee to just quickly write down everything I know that I have to get done. I like to make a little to-do list of like the main things I need to get done, and then I have a little sidebar of all the smaller to-do list things that are always just circling around in my brain. But as soon as I see it visually, it just feels so much more manageable. I can free up that mental space that was taken up trying to remember everything and organize everything and use that for more important tasks. And on a weekend, I like to think about the things that are important to get done that day as well as like plan the week ahead. And as much as I love a slow morning at home, I'm trying not to prolong it too long. Otherwise I could stay at home all day, which is fine. We need that sometimes. And go out and enjoy living in this beautiful city and not hermit while I'm here. And we're gonna head to the gym. I got a little gym membership around the corner, which has been super nice. I've been doing all my workouts with Trainwell. If you're unfamiliar, Trainwell is basically a one-on-one personal training service, which I adore. I'm pretty sure I talked about them in my last video. It's just like helped so much with having a consistent and accountable workout routine that I feel like I can really keep up. Right now I'm kind of trying to do a split of 2 weight training days a week, so like legs and upper body, arms to get some muscle, and then 2 more cardio focused days, because I feel like that across the board can help me feel strong in my body. I get to work on continually increasing my endurance with cardio, which is something I want to do. I just also want to build a little bit more muscle. What's amazing about Trainwell is that it basically gives you this accountability and personalization all in one app, and you can take a quiz to match with a trainer who will help basically give you this weekly plan, and you can follow along with each exercise at the gym or at home or wherever you're working out, and it's just so helpful. I used to have gym anxiety, but with this I can just pull up the videos, I can see the form of the workout, I can see exactly how many reps to do and for how long, and it helps me really stay consistent because Jill is always checking in on me. The trainers are just so encouraging and so positive, which like I love a little positive reinforcement. It makes me feel more motivated. And if you want to work on having a more personalized fitness journey and stay more accountable, definitely check out Trainwell. Take the quiz in my bio to get 14 days of free training. And on that note, I'm gonna finish my breakfast and get changed, and we're gonna go to the gym and do a little workout. Not great lighting. It's currently quite gloomy. A little bit of coverage. Teensy bit of bronzer. Really love this YSL bronzer. A teensy bit of blush to give myself a little bit of color. My favorite thing to do for daily eye makeup is to take a crayon of some sort like this. I clearly have quite a few options. I have the Ilia Stylist Shadow Stick in Adorn, the Laura Mercier Intense Moonlight Caviar Stick. And I don't put it all over my eyelid, I just kind of treat it like eyeliner. Essentially ring my upper and lower lash line with it. Other than that, we're just brushing the brows and putting on a little mascara.
Implementing an ambitious $1.3 billion
And I'm also excited because my friend Gabby is going to pick me up on her little scooter, and we're just going to scoot around Paris. It's like a very American dream, I feel like, to ride a little scooter around. They're not very popular in the US, so allons-y, c'est parti. Rainy morning in Paris. It's a beautiful start to the day despite the gray. I'm clearly trying to romanticize winter a little bit. I recently have been reading, finally, A Movable Feast. I love the line. If you're lucky enough to have lived in Paris as a young man, then wherever you go for the rest of your life, it stays with you. For Paris is a movable feast. And that's something I've been feeling a lot recently. I'm like, the world is too beautiful to just live in one place. It takes a lot of work and hoops I have to jump through and privilege to be able to pull this off. I'm so grateful to be here and to be able to experience a different way of living. And I think if anything, the Parisian way of living has taught me to find beauty in the small things. Like, of course, the architecture and the way of life here is stunning, but it's really the pace and the appreciation here that has really had the most impact. It's like, you don't have to be in a beautiful city of Paris to enjoy the small things, like a cup of coffee, journaling at your favorite coffee shop, going to a park. Every day, no matter where you are, your life can kind of look like this. It's focusing on the little things. It just feels so full circle to be here because I actually was an au pair when I was 18 and I had no money. I came here on my own. It was super intimidating. I lived in Bougival, which is outside of Paris, in this like tiny bedroom in a home of like 6 people. And I'd have to take the train in like an hour from La Défense to now be here a decade later. To be able to enjoy the city now as an adult is just like such a special full circle moment. So cute. How are you? You look cute. You look so chic.
We met at midday.
I know, I'm on a slant. You're my like one tall friend. Good morning.
You're a passenger princess today.
Oh, passenger princess. On the scooter. I feel like I was like, I need to bring a real Parisian in. What are your favorite bits of Parisian mornings?
Coffee, the cafe culture is so good now.
It is.
Going out for coffee with friends, like you know, getting a little breakfast, just kind of being cozy at home.
Yeah.
Not thinking too much about the gray.
Yeah.
It's like a kid's way of saying like, let's go. C'est parti le kiki, c'est parti le kiki.
But I'm too young for this. Shaking like a leaf on a tree, that's me. Shaking like a leaf on a tree, that's me. Shaking like a leaf on a tree, that's me. Shaking like a leaf on a tree, that's me.
As usual, thanks so much for being here, and I hope you enjoyed spending the morning with me. And don't forget to check out Trainwell and get your 14 days of free training.
Beauty in a black dress, stranger in a crowd. Shaking like a leaf on a tree, that's me.